Hey, what's up, hood folks? This is Jeremy. So, as I make this video, it is Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and y'all, Rashad is at work. You know that on Sunday we normally upload a video, but we just didn't have a video scheduled for today. And I would have went live with this video here, but most times when we go live, YouTube hates drastically. They hate drastically. You know, they be hating so hard. You know, people be reporting the video and then a lot of y'all don't understand that people report your stuff. If you talking stuff that people don't like, if you saying stuff that people are not a fan of, people will report your videos or report our videos for the sake of reporting it. YouTube is so weird that they don't even investigate stuff. Like, you can just report this video for some type of hate speech and say I said such and such, and YouTube will go right on and take that video down because in one part of the video I might say a word that may sound like a hate word, but I didn't use it in a hate situation. You know what I mean? So anyway, I made me a drink. I had a drink Friday and this one Friday night, and then I had this one here. This drink is so weak. If you taste it, you'll be like, Jeremy, if you got any liquor in here, my tolerance for alcohol is trash. It's trash. My whole demeanor and my whole insides is changing a lot. Like, my whole everything is trash. Like, y'all know live, I used to just drink all this liquor and be like, no, the last time I went live on that Saturday night, I think I had drunk some wine, and Rashad made me one drink, and he literally put probably this much alcohol, and the rest was just juice. And y'all, I was gone. By the end of that video, somebody had told y'all way too much information. I was like, I can't be getting drunk on live no more, and I'm a Rudy Poop. So I made me a little drink, because like I said, Sunday afternoon, I've been watching all these crime shows. I'm like, I got to do something. I have to do something. I went walking earlier today. I don't want to walk no more. I don't want to do no more exercising. Some people say, go exercise. Like, I did that earlier today, so I don't do that no more. So I was like, well, I'll just come and do a video and just talk about random topics. Like I said, I would have made this video live, this would have been a live instead of a video, but people be reporting. And hey, and then a lot of y'all, this is what I'm about to say. A lot of y'all would say, well, Jeremy, you should stop playing all that music. I tell y'all all the time, we did Vlogmas last December 2022. We did at least I think about 20 videos we did live. We didn't play music on any of those videos, and most of those videos from Vlogmas was reported for hate speech, bullying. Even one time I was at Sonic. If y'all can remember, I was at Sonic, and I had got a pretzel and something else. I can't remember what I got at Sonic. And I told y'all the dude had brought me the food, and I was like, me and the dude, I showed y'all the dude, the living of the dude, and I said, something's kind of weird. Like, is he flirting with me? Like, what is going on here? And that video was reported for bullying. I'm like, huh? But anyway, so it's been a lot of stuff in the news lately. A lot of stuff on the blogs lately. I don't care about any of it. I really don't. But me and Rashad was talking yesterday about the channel. We got a second channel called Hood Folks Lives, and we don't use that channel. Well, we haven't used that channel in a minute. So I was thinking that, what's in my face? I was thinking it's something right here. It's back way. Right here. This is my left hand. This is the left side of my face, but this is y'all, this camera is backward. Whoa, God, it's backward. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. Y'all, I'm going crazy. Anyway, but the channel Hood Folks Lives, I want to get that channel. I think we're going to bring that channel back up. And I'm thinking that we're going to start back using that channel within the next couple of weeks or less. What that channel would be is, it was made for us to go live on. And we may start back going live. And if we start going live on that channel, y'all, it'll be a whole different vibe. Like it'll still be fun and what have you, but it'll be a whole different vibe. You know, we'll just talk about different stuff going on in the world, and it won't be no cooking on that channel, won't be no eating on that channel, won't be no food. It'll just be different stuff that we want to talk about. Because honestly though, I appreciate all y'all that watch the videos, and I appreciate all y'all that watch the cooking, that watch the eating and all that stuff. But y'all, a lot of y'all keep saying, you ought to open up a restaurant, a food truck. That ain't my passion. That's not my passion. That's not my passion. Cooking, doing food, no. I do it because, you know, I know how to cook a little bit, but that's not my passion. That's why I look at some people who do cooking videos and they go to the deep end. They organic this, they chopping up this, fresh basil this, they churning ice cream, they doing the whole 9 yards because that's their passion. Me, that's not my passion. So I'm not finna open up no food. That'll be just a waste of time. Which leads me to the first thing I want to ask y'all. Would you rather work a job, a 9 to 5? I hate that phrase because who actually work 9 to 5? Is 9 to 6 or 9 to 7 or 9 to 9? But would you rather work a job doing something that you kind of don't like, but you know, I'm just clocking in to do whatever I kind of don't like? Or would you rather work a situation where you own the business, but it's definitely something you hate? Like I'm running a landscaping business. I'm running a pest control business. Like I'm on this business, pest control, landscaping, installing air conditioners, fixing on cars, building houses. Like I own this business. Would you rather run a business that you absolutely hate? Like you get up every day like, oh my God, I hate this. Or would you want to just work for a company and you hate the company? Me personally, I would rather work for somebody that I don't like. I don't want to run a business and hate it because it'll go out of business because you cannot, well, I got to keep saying me. I cannot do something that was not a passion to me. I couldn't do no job that wasn't a passion for me. I couldn't do nothing that was not a passion. It got to be a passion. Because I feel like when you invest all that time into something, it has to be a passion. What the hell? This piece of paper this light right here, you see the light, the lights? The light keep going right here on this paper and it's like some black crawling. And y'all know I can't see good. Let me get some more of my drink. Which leads me to this situation. Now, a lot of stuff I'm gonna tell y'all about, I probably paraphrase. Y'all may have to go Google to get names and exact stuff because I'm kind of like just paraphrasing. And like I said, I've been watching these crime shows on TV, and this just a spur of the moment video. I wasn't planning on doing no video. I was finna actually come in here and just surf the internet for something that was too big for my phone. So I just like, let me just do a little video. I'm just rambling. So if you don't like a rambling video, you know, if you don't want to hear about different topics, you know. But I saw this story back here about this young guy. I don't know, was he from New York, but I know he was from the East Coast, and he was a Netflix engineer. And he moved from the East Coast out to California. I don't know, it's San Francisco or San Diego, one of them two cities. And the day that he moved to San Diego, San Francisco, California, let's just say California, damn it. He came up missing, and a couple of days later, they found his body, and the coroner them ruled his death as a suicide. Now, I've been reading the comments, and some people like, no, that ain't that. I don't believe it's a suicide, and then some people like, yeah, it's suicide. They don't lie. They lie. But I'm gonna go on a limb to say, let's say we're gonna go with the suicide story. That's gonna be what really happened to him. Suicide. And another thing I hate about YouTube, people be scared to say certain words. They don't want to say suicide, and they be using terms like deleting themselves. Y'all, I get confused here. Anyway, the dude took himself out then. Let's say that then. And so I was reading comments from people that was like, how can somebody take themselves out like that? if they up and move from New York or from the East Coast to California, got a good job, got a good, they're real smart, they're real bright. How could a person take themselves out when they got all this going for themselves? That don't sound right. And when you think about it, that don't sound right. Like you got all this going for yourself and you take yourself out. What? That don't sound right. But when you think about it, I just use myself for an example. When you walk with this word in your vocabulary called embarrass and embarrassment, you really can't be free. You really can't be happy when you walking with the word embarrassed and embarrassment. That's why I hate when people say that's an embarrassment to us. That's so embarrassed. When you walking in embarrassment, that means you are concerned about what people say and think about you. I don't have that word in my vocabulary. If I was walking out and fell down, sure, I'm going to be like, oh my God, y'all. But it ain't going to be to the point where I just hold my head down and walk in shame. Like, I fell, okay. That drink weak as hell. Lemon juice. But let's say the guy sold all his stuff, his electronics, his bed, his furniture, sold everything in his apartment or house in New York or East Coast, right? And he told all his family and friends, I'm moving out to California. I got the dream job at Netflix. I'm finna do real good with myself. I'm finna make a lot of money. I'm finna do my dream job. Or I'm finna just take the chance. And everybody telling him, I'm happy for you, man. I'm so glad you moving out to California. That's so good. I'm proud of you, man. Good job, man. Oh, man, that's amazing. You moving out to California for Netflix. That's good, And they bigging him up, giving him his daps and his props and everything. And let's just say when he got out to California, the first day he got to California, the first day when he catching his Uber to maybe his apartment or his house or hotel or whatever, he realized that I don't want to be here. All my family, friends, my full life, my everything is still on the East Coast. I don't want to do this. I made this decision, but this ain't the decision that I want to do. This is not what I want to do. This ain't what I want to do. So here come that word embarrassment. He can't go back and tell his mama, his daddy, his siblings, his friends, his everybody back in his hometown or his home area that I don't want to be here. I made a mistake. Because he don't want to be embarrassed for them to say, what? Boy, you did all that and you going to move back here? What made you want to move back here? You did all that and you finna go, you coming back here. Oh, hell, I had planned to come out to California next Christmas for a vacation. Oh, man, I thought you were going to go out there and do something. Because people be embarrassed. They don't want you to laugh at them. They can't handle facing that. And when you can't handle facing that because you, again, worrying about what people say about you, you lose yourself. And you be feeling bad. You feel down. And I can understand why he would take himself out. In 2020, we were living in Dallas. And I know I told y'all this story before. We were living in Dallas. And I told Rashad, I'm sick of Texas. I'm so sick of Texas. Oh, my God. I'm so sick of Texas. And we were right in the middle of the pandemic. And I said, I'm so sick of Texas. I'm sick of being in this city. I want to go to a smaller town. And we went out on a venture and we ended up in Greenville, South Carolina. And when I went to Greenville, when I first got to Greenville, I was like, okay, this is a smaller city. It's way smaller than Dallas. I think I can do it. We found an apartment and we signed the lease. And then we got in the truck that Friday and we drove back to Dallas, got a U-Haul truck, packed up all our stuff and got on a venture going back to South Carolina. We driving on I-20. Rashad was driving the U-Haul truck and I was driving the black truck. And I'm just listening to music, it was music and quiet. It was both. I was just meditating, just going through all kind of emotions. We got to Atlanta, Georgia that afternoon. And we was, like I said, we was on I-20. And when you in Atlanta, I-20, you're going to go I-20 going straight to, I think, like Augusta. Excuse me. And then you can make this left and go up north, 85 north. And we driving to Atlanta, and I'm finna go on this loop, grind this loop. And it's afternoon. I said like 2 in the afternoon, to the afternoon. And when I made that damn loop in Atlanta, getting on 85 going north, my soul spoke to me and said, you making a mistake. You don't want to live in South Carolina. Boy, you do not want to stay in no South Carolina. Why is you moving to South Carolina? You should have moved to another part of Texas. You should have moved even closer back home to your hometown, Alabama. Why is you moving to South Carolina? Why? Why are you going to South Carolina, Jeremy? This is not what you want to do. And I'm driving and I'm saying, I done made a mistake. I done made a damn mistake. Damn, I done made a mistake. So we went on and got to South Carolina. We pulled in. The moving people were in the parking lot waiting on us. And they was unpacking all this stuff, putting in that apartment. The couch, our furniture, our pots and pans. And Rashad just said he was excited. And he was like, what's wrong with you? And I said, man, we made a mistake. He was like, what? We should have got another moving company. I said, no, we shouldn't have came to South Carolina. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And within a couple of days of being in that apartment, I talked to my siblings. And they're like, buddy, you like South Carolina? What? They were like, what you mean? You just left. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here. When I lease up, I'm going back to Texas. They like, boy, yeah, right. You did. And so I heard chatter from people in my family. Oh, Bud ought to get somewhere, sit down. He knows somebody here somewhere, so sit down. I didn't care. I didn't care. When I came back on YouTube and we did our video and we started going back on YouTube and I kept telling y'all that instantly, I said, y'all, we moved to South Carolina, and I told y'all I was in South Carolina, and I told y'all, I believe it on that first video we did. If not, I told y'all in vlogs or cooking or something, and I know we were going live in South Carolina on Saturday night a lot, and I told y'all I hate it here. I didn't care about what y'all thought on YouTube. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care about what my family thought. I didn't care about what nobody thought. I was not embarrassed. I was not embarrassed. I wasn't. So the point I'm making is this young guy who moved from the East Coast, this could be just some, I'm just speculating. But I'm just saying, I don't live in embarrassment. And I tell people, when you go and do something and you don't want to be in it, like how many people you know are married, went and jumped and got married, and they think, oh, I want to be married. And then a couple of weeks later, they don't want to be married. Because they getting married because they want to please family. They want to please mama, daddy, or just do something because they feel like, well, I'm 35 and I ain't married and all my friends are married. I should be married too. I'm not finna live my life like that. And when you live your life in that box, concerning yourself with everybody, what they think, and you live your life with, if you step out and say, oh, I made a mistake, I don't want to be embarrassed, you're trapped. And the freedom is not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck. The freedom is not living in embarrassment. I don't live in embarrassment at all. Like nothing. Nothing. And that's free. That's freedom. Let me take a sip of my drink. I wish the drink was strong. It's weak, y'all. It's weak. So y'all feel me where I'm coming from, right? You feel that, right? Anyway, so another story I saw, I posted this on Instagram. I noticed that some of y'all on Instagram, a lot of y'all on Instagram that follow me on Instagram, when I be posting certain topics, y'all don't be liking it. Like, One thing I noticed, I know y'all finna get triggered. You see this hat right here? And then I have this. Oh, don't break. I ain't got no money to buy a new camera. And this hat right here. When I used to wear these hats in South Carolina, black people wouldn't even hardly speak to me. They wouldn't even they wouldn't even speak to me. But one thing black people went out of their way to always say to me, oh, you woke, huh? Oh, you one of them. It's like having black pride and being proud of being black. It's like that is very offensive to black people. It's like, like black people don't like that. Like they don't being proud. Now you can be one of them black people that if you want to prove to white people that I can do it, like I can prove that, hey, I can act good. Give me give me an Oscar. White people, I can act good. Now I got a BET award and I got an Image award. I got a Soul Train award. Them awards ain't good enough. But I can act just like y'all white people. Give me that good Oscar. You know, that's how I see it when it comes to sports, when it comes to moving in the neighborhood. I'm the only black person stay in my neighborhood. Look, we can afford this too. We can afford this too. Like, it's like when black people on the product that to prove to white people or prove to white society that I can fit in. I can do what you can do. I can afford it. I ain't broke now. I can afford it. I can do it too. But it ain't like that pro-black, like, I'm not stunned by nobody approval. I only want approval from myself. That kind of black? No, God. Mm-mm. You one of them. You call yourself woke. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the Hood Folks Lives channel to that type of channel. It's going to be serious topics or just stuff that's going on in the news, in the media, and them type of videos we'll do. We probably do them out in public or like this forum or do them live. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll tell Rashad when he get home from work. But like I was saying, when I post certain things on YouTube, Instagram, I notice that y'all, some of y'all don't be liking it when I go against when I talk about celebrities bad, when I talk about Democrats bad, when I talk about white people bad. Oh, y'all don't like that kind of stuff. No, God, like, no, we don't want to hear that term. No. I posted on Instagram a couple of days ago, and it was about what Tyler Perry has said. I've been watching a lot of podcasts. Well, not watching, but I've been scrolling through Instagram, and I've been seeing a lot of podcasts. I'm so sick of relationship podcasts, number one. But I've been seeing a lot of male versus female podcasts. When I tell you them topics so played out, them topics so trash. Once we realize in life that we all need each other, we all need each other. Like I'm the kind of person that I naturally like to be alone. Like I naturally don't want to be around people. I naturally don't like people. I'm being straight up. This ain't cracking joke, Jeremy. This just me for real. I naturally don't like to be around people. I naturally don't like people. And I told y'all back here when I went to my therapist that my therapist made me realize that I was an introvert. All these years I've been living, I got a loud personality. You ask all my classmates, my family, Buddy loud, Buddy cut up all the time. All he do is crack jokes and cut up. Y'all know. I always thought I was an extrovert. I'm an introvert, which means that I don't have to be around people, or I'm not the kind of person that's gonna walk in a room and just take over the room. No. But anyway, like I was saying though, Tyler Perry put this video up that I saw that says that black women, if they meet somebody that they really vibe with, that, the money shouldn't matter. And then, so now I'm seeing a lot of women talk bad about Tyler Perry. Oh, Tyler Perry trying to set us back. Why we gotta always settle? Why we gotta always go for the Pukas and Ray? I get so sick of it. Oh my God. I never want to hear that phrase again. Puka and Ray. Who came up with that? But anyway, we ain't gotta settle. We don't gotta settle for that. We don't gotta settle for that. Okay then. Well, what you want then? What you want then? Now, I'm gonna start off by saying this. When Tyler Perry said what he said, I kind of agree with it. I kind of agree. And I'll tell you why. Starting off, I would never tell nobody, a woman or man, to get with somebody that's gonna use you. There's somebody that's gonna make you do bad. The song said, I can do bad by myself. I don't need no help to start a day. So, getting with somebody that's going to use you, abuse you, play you, do you bad, I would never advocate for that. I would never tell you to do that. Oh, they so cute. If they going to do you bad, if you right here on this level and you meet them and they bring you down here, dump them. Dump them. Nobody go to the bathroom and say, oh, I want to keep this trash. They flush it. Flush your trash. Flush it. And the thing that got me the most was when Tyler Perry had said, if you only could pay the light bill and, take you out on dinner a few times, then y'all, he literally didn't mean just the light bill. It means the smaller bills. If you paying your own mortgage, He paying the smaller bills in a house. And I mean, I've been on this, but it really hits me now that we got a house. Like we own it, but we don't own it. Banks still own this bullshit, But now that we got a house, the responsibility is different. How me and Rashad go is we pay bills based on how the paycheck hits, And if sometimes I say, well, I'm gonna pay the mortgage this month, and I told one of my friends I'm paying the mortgage this month. Oh, you got the bigger bill. Rashad got the lighter bill. And I was like, actually, no. The mortgage is this amount of money, right? But when you think about your house also need other bills too. Light bill, cable bill, water bill, phone, cell phone bill, house insurance. Well, that's with the house payment. Car insurance. Maybe you got car payment. Now you got to realize that outside your house is a bill. Mowing the grass, keeping the yard mowed. You might have a problem in your house. You might have a leaky pipe. Your washing machine might go out. You got a damn hot water heater that need replaced. You need food in the house. You need paper towel. You know how high paper towel is nowadays? I just went to Walmart, bought a big on thing paper towel. $22 for paper towel. Tissue paper. Tissue paper so high. I mean, just think about the list. Tissue paper, paper towel, garbage bags, dishwashing detergent, soap, water. I mean, a vacuum, carpet fresh, a vacuum cleaner. You might buy a new bedroom set. It's so many other bills other than the mortgage. If I stayed in this house and I only had to pay the mortgage, I'll take it. But there's so many other bills. Now, again, before I say this, I'm not telling you to belittle yourself. I'm not telling you to take care of nobody. Because in my opinion, I feel like most men really don't want a woman to take care of them. Because I don't want to just really talk about straight people like how people like, oh, what you know? You with a whole man. Where your man at? Where your woman at? Motherfucker. Anyway, so let's just say in life, it's 10 levels. Now, I'm only using this example for the sake of this video. I don't think like this. I'm just putting myself in society's mind frame. I don't think like this because nobody is better than nobody. Anybody that can't survive a plane crash. Speaking of plane crash, y'all, I watched so many damn plane crash videos on how they crash and why they crash that I didn't think I done talked myself out of want to fly again. Damn. Anyway, a level 0 is a person who's living on the bridge, who's homeless, who may have illnesses and sicknesses, no insurance, didn't bathe today, didn't bathe this week, probably didn't bathe this month, ain't brushed their teeth. Their teeth are worse than my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Ain't even worthy of a shelter. Level 0. Level 10, this person got all the money and finances and resources in the world. They can buy everything. New house, new car. They can buy land. They can buy a planet. They can buy organ. They can buy... that's running out. Okay. They can buy anything. Financially, they got everything financially possible, right? Okay, cool. Let's say me, Jeremy. Y'all know me. I'm finna be straight. I'm a heterosexual man. I'm straight, right? So let's just say where I work at, this little basic house we stay in, the basic truck we drive, the basic little clothes I wear, the little old hats. It's basic. Everything basic with me. I'm on a level 2.5. Let me write this down so I won't forget, because I'll be trying to keep up with her. Jeremy is on a level 2.5. Jeremy's a 2.5. And let's just say for the sake of this video, I worked at Burger King. Let's say I worked at Burger King. I was a shift leader at Burger King. And I only made, let me write this down. I'm trying to remember because y'all know I'll be forgetting. I only made $30,000 a year. $30K a year. So Jeremy, 41-year-old man, level 2.5. He makes $30,000 a year. He got a little house. He got a little basic little car. He dressed basic as hell. That's Jeremy. Boom. Now, I'm single, but I'm looking. Oh, I see you. I see you, baby. I got your Texas Whopper right here. Would you want some fries to go with that? Ow, come on. All right, cool. Now, let's say that you are a single woman, and let's say you went to college. Oh, come on, college. You are a registered nurse, or you are a doctor, or you own a big-time business, and you making, let's say you make roughly $250,000 to $500,000 a year. So let's say with that amount of money that you make, $500,000 a year, $250,000, let me write this down, to $500,000, that puts you on a level 7.9. So based on, you got this big nice ass house, You drive this big, nice, fancy ass car. You got all kind of business deals. You can take trips to Dubai. Me, I only can go to the Gulf of Mexico with my 2.5 salary. Right? But you work wherever you work. Now, you want a level 7.9. And now you want to date somebody on the 7.9 level, right? Why are you not dating 7.9? Why aren't you at your job or them business means you hang out with or those circles that you hang out with? Why aren't you dating the other 7.9s that's on your level? Why would you come down from your 7.9 mountain on the mountaintop down to Burger King one day? You on lunch at Burger King one day and you come in and I'm nice and I'm polite to you. And I greet you. How you doing today? Welcome to Burger King. Would you like to try our new Texas Whopper with extra mayo? You know, and I'm taking your order. And I make you laugh. I charm you up a little bit. I'm all smooth. I'm like, oh, you want to get some ice in there too? That we also got some fresh cookies for 99 cents. You know, and you're like, oh my God, I like this dude, Jeremy. Sexy, cute. But I'm at a 2.5. And let's just say that a little chemistry hit off. Right? Like, I like this dude a little bit. But he work at Burger King. He only make $30,000 a year. You know. Now, let's go back to that last story. You remember I told you embarrassment? Because you only face embarrassment when you concerned about what folks say about you. But let's just say you end up kind of liking me a little bit, right? I like this dude. But you listening to your friends, your family, your girls, your whoever, telling you, girl, I wouldn't date no Jeremy at Burger King at 41, girl. No, okay. And why would you try to tell me who's at a 2.5, but at my 2.5, I'm happy. I don't want to be this. I don't want to run no business. That ain't my passion. I don't want to start no business. I don't want to invest in nothing. I'm cool with my Burger King job. I'm cool with my $30,000 a year. I'm cool with my little house I live in. I'm cool with my little car. I'm happy with my 2.5 life. Why you want to come off your mountaintop to tell me that you need to get up and get you a business? You need to get up and start a business. You need to go back to school. I don't want to do that. A lot of people are doing a lot of shit in life trying to appease and please other people, and they're not happy. And that leads to people getting chopped up, being on the ID channel. Okay, I'm going down another rabbit hole. But anyway, let's just say I'm at my 2.5. Let's stay right here because I be going all over the place, y'all. I'm at my 2.5 and I'm happy. Why are you down here at the 2.5 trying to change me? Why are you down here at the 2.5 trying to make me be something different? Why are you trying to date me at a 2.5? Why are you not dating the other 7.9s and 8s that you around every day? The ones you go to the high gym with every day. The one that you going to business meeting. Why are you not going with these people and dating them? Why are the other 7.9s that's available not dating you? It's because I feel like they already married. I feel like they not checking for you. And I feel like you probably... So when Tyler said what he said, why did that trigger you people so much? Why did that trigger people so much? Because in my opinion, I would say either I'm not paying Tyler no attention because he a celebrity, he don't know no better. Or I'm just not, he said that, but I'm not studying that. I'm going to get me a 7.9 that I want to be with. Do that make sense, y'all? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do that make sense? To me, it makes sense. If I know if I was single today, I wouldn't be trying to date somebody that's as you would say, out of my league. I wouldn't. But if you happen to meet somebody that's out of your league, they either lower than you or above you, I wouldn't let no outside noise determine if that person is good for me. I wouldn't. There are people who ain't got no money can treat you like the world. And there are people who have no money that ain't about it. There are people who got a lot of money who will treat you like the world. And there are also a lot of people who got a lot of money that will treat you like shit. I always tell people when people talk about dating, money should not be in your top 5. Most people say, oh shit, you don't know what you're talking about. You broke. If you broke, say that. If you broke, say that. That's the first thing y'all load out. If you broke, say that. But if money was so prevalent, why do rich people like Bill Gates and y'all love white folks. So who else? Jeff Bezos. These rich people, whole lot of money. Why they got a divorce if money was so prevalent? And I know the first thing I said, but their wife came out on top. But her man ain't there beside her at night. His woman ain't beside there at night. I'm seeing her not making this video. I'm being honest. I'm seeing him making this video right now. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. I'm finna go ahead and cook some for my dude. And we going to come on the couch. And we going to eat this food. And he might make him another drink. I'm not. And we going to talk about what he did at work today. We going to crack jokes on each other. We going to talk mess to each other. And we going to lay all up on each other. And then we going to lay on the couch and go to sleep. I have a lot of stuff in my mind. I have a lot of stuff that I go through in my real life. But having somebody beside me that supports me, that's in love with me, and I'm in love with them, feels so much better than basing a whole relationship off money. If you base your relationship off how much money somebody have, imagine you getting everything you want. You got the new house, the car, the shoes, the clothes. You got everything you want financially. But that person is never available. What if you got somebody in your family that's sick and about to die? What if you got something going on at your job, your supervisor's getting on your nerve? What if you got an illness going on? What's going to comfort you? A whole lot of money? Or somebody that you really can trust and be vulnerable with? I feel like if people could be vulnerable and be real and can really be themselves and be true to themselves, that they will really could be happy. But so many people had to hold so much stuff in, they can't let themselves go because of, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be judged. But when you got somebody that's on your side that you really can vibe with, what kind of money they make shouldn't even be a deal breaker. Again, you don't want to get with somebody that's going to play you and use you and do you bad. You don't want to do that. But if you get with somebody and let's say they do make less money than you, but they can still carry some in the relationship, because just if they can only pay the light bill, okay. But like I said, the grass got to get mowed. The cars got to get washed. The oil got to get changed. Your house going to need toiletries. Shit, if somebody moved in and just bought tissue paper and soap and garbage bag, that's a whole paycheck right there. Have y'all seen the prices lately? I'm not trying to sway nobody down the wrong hole and telling you to settle for something. A lot of people be talking about they want relationships and shit, and the things they want don't even make no sense. You need to make a certain amount of money. And I'm going to tell you another one that get me. You can't be short. Like, wait, what? You can't be short? Like, you got to have your type. You got to have somebody that you're attracted to. You got to have somebody that you really got a good feeling for. You really got to have somebody that you vibe with. I agree with that. But when you come to stuff that people can't change, a person can't change their height. Well, they can have surgery, but who want to really go do that? I wouldn't. Now, if you say you don't want to date somebody that's big, no big person, cool. But I can lose weight. If you say I don't want to buy no crooked teeth, cool. I can get my teeth fixed. But if you say I don't want nobody that's this skin complexion, that's stupid. I don't want nobody too short. That's stupid. I don't want nobody no flat booty. Maybe this video should have been a lie. Because when I scroll down to Instagram and I see all these people, when it comes to dating and relationships and stuff, and the stuff that people be talking about, it just be like goofy. It is, like I said, it's always start out with money. It always lead up with money, but it never start out with like. I put this on a post one time. Like, do you like this person? Can you really be around somebody that you don't like? I mean, seriously, could you really be around somebody that you don't like? Think about like. Could you really be around somebody that you don't? I couldn't. It's people in my family I don't like, and I don't go around them. There's a couple of neighbors I don't like. You think if they said, Jeremy, we having a party, come. But anyway, that's the women. Now, with the other community, the gay community, y'all think black women who talk about their standards and how they feel is bad? Oh my God. Have y'all been around gay dudes? Oh my God. The reason honestly though, the gay community and the black community, they really are similar. Even though they're two different communities, they really are similar. Even though the black struggle is way worse than the gay struggle. Hands down. I ain't gonna never compare the two. It ain't the same competition. But, oh my goodness, I be socializing with gay folks or just reading gay stuff. They so shallow. When I tell you shallow, they are worse than women. You know, a lot of women, you know, a lot of the women, these 2023 women, you know, they mainly go on how much money you got. And the 2023 men, they even worse too. You know, the things that a lot of these men want from another woman, shit, bro, you might well get you a man. Because ain't no woman finna do all that. Y'all require too much. But when it comes to men, oh my goodness, worse. The first thing they going by looks. It don't matter. Looks. If you look a certain way, pretty boy, fine, sexy, cute, you can treat them like trash. They gonna deal with it. Treat them like trash. You can't even make friends with gay dudes if you look a certain way. All right, y'all gotta do what's best for you. You know, you gotta not live your life in embarrassment, worrying about what people say about you, what people think about you. You know, stop doing that. And if you meet somebody and y'all connect here, they money and income should not be a deal breaker. It should not be a deal breaker. Now, again, we not carrying nobody. We ain't taking care of nobody. We ain't paying everything. They paying nothing. Sex is not a payment. Sex is not a payment. You got to contribute some. You got to bring some to the house. Even if you just can pay the light bill and buy all the toiletries for the house, and you make sure you clean the house up and make sure you keep the yard mowed. Cause lawn, even if you pay somebody to mow your yard, you know how much that costs. That's a lot of money. Keeping gas in the car, keeping the oil changed, keeping the transmission flush, keeping tires balanced on the car. These are all expenses that people act like these expenses don't exist. People make it seem like the only bills we got is to pay on the house, and then that's it. Okay, you pay the house note, but I'm gonna pay everything else. Shit, I'm paying more than you. We're paying everything else. But like I said, I don't think that for most men on the for real spectrum, I don't think that most men want to be with a woman and she carrying him. I don't. All right, so that's all I got. Well, I could go on, but I'm gonna end right here. Because I'm finna go in here and edit this out, and I gotta cook, y'all. I'm gonna make Rashad bacon salad. So I got avocados, tomatoes, lettuce, tomatoes, avocados. I'm gonna put some corn in it. I'm gonna take some bacon and put it in the air fryer. Y'all, cooking your bacon in the air fryer it'll change up the game. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just finna sit here and just chill till you get off, and that's what we gonna do on a Sunday night. All right, like the video, share the video. I don't never say share. Like the video, comment. And then, like I said, I think in probably about a week or so, we're gonna start uploading back on Hood Folks Live. I think I'm gonna put the whole video at the bottom of the video. I'm just gonna leave Hood Folks Live the whole video. Cause when I was going live, I'm telling y'all to your face, I'm not gonna beat behind the bush or beat behind your back. Y'all used to make me so motherfucking sick when I would type in the video, come to Hood Folks Live channel. And y'all would type, I can't find the channel. Bitch, type in Hood Folks Live. I bet you was some bullshit. Ooh, y'all, did y'all hear that Obama was giving somebody some head? You will find, they wouldn't even have to give you no address. You will find that. Ooh, did y'all hear that y'all neighbor down the road was caught in the bed with another woman? But you can't go to YouTube and type in Hood Folks Live. Some of y'all do be on that bullshit, for real. A lot of y'all do be on that bullshit. Not a lot. Some of y'all do be on that bullshit for real. Like, y'all really be on that bullshit. And I play dumb a little bit, because I don't have time to debate with motherfuckers. But some of y'all do be on that bullshit for real. Ooh, like. Anyway, But I appreciate y'all for watching. Shout out to all my hood folks that like me. I like you. I hope y'all have a good Sunday night. Don't let nobody stress you out. Don't live with embarrassment in your life. And have a good night, hood folks. All my drink gone. Peace.